Hello, today I want to talk to you about the healing rooms. These rooms are in the other dimension, they're not in the human world, but we can still use them. I found out about them years ago and thought it was rather fascinating that we could have healing here, but we could also choose to have healing on the other side. The rooms are a place where we can ask to go. We usually do it at night, I think, when we're asleep and in dream state, and spirit will take us to the rooms. And in those rooms, we can ask for healing to be done. I've used it when things have got really tough and I just felt I needed some more help. Sometimes I would ask for every night to go to the healing room. When I first learned about it and did it, I was doing it purely on faith. I believed what I got, but there was no way to prove it. However, I had a really interesting incident with one of my friends who's psychic, and she said to me, I saw a picture of you the other day. And I said, oh, yes, what was that? And she said, I saw this picture of you and you were lying on this, like a bed in this room, and it was like marble, and there were big windows there, and all the light was coming through the windows. It was all different colours coming in. It looked like a crystal place. And all these guides were around you and all these healers, and they're all doing healing on you. When she told me that, I was so excited because that was the healing room that I was going to. When we go to the healing room, we can actually just go and ask for healing. You can also ask for particular healing, a healing around your heart or a healing around an issue. And often, because I'll speak to you when they're doing healing, the guides. Many people do not know about the healing rooms, perhaps because it's in another dimension. It's really hard to find out, isn't it? But once you know about it, you can utilise it all the time. We can ask our guides to heal us. We can ask for healing from them when we're in this human world, and I do that as well. But the healing rooms are something quite particular because we actually come out of our body, we go to another dimension to have the healing, and then we return and come back into our body. If you have people around you that you're worried about, you can ask if you can take them with you to the healing room. I've done that many times. People who are struggling or going through very, very difficult times, and I feel they need that extra help, I take them with me. Of course, if they don't want to go, they won't go, because remember, the healing rooms are all to do with the aura and the soul. It's not a human choice. We're not humanly going there like a little human. If people don't want to go with you, they won't go. But if you don't ask them to go with you, they never get a choice. You can just take them with you. So when you go to sleep at night, you ask that this person or that person comes with you to the healing room, and you will get healings at night. We are more than this human body. We are much more. People just don't realise it down here, how much more we are. In the healing rooms, certain healers will be there. You can interchange the word as guide, but I do believe there are particular healers there that perhaps aren't in our sphere. For example, we might have healers working with us, but in this world, these ones will come from somewhere else. And you can ask for high healing to be given to you. When we are there, time and space don't matter. So we can actually go to sleep for 15 minutes or 10 minutes and still have gone to the healing rooms, and they would have done everything and then come back, and you would be healed in that area or have a chance to have healing in that area. It's a very, very high level healing too, because you're in a high vibration. I found this information so huge to know about this and so enlightening, and it was so simple to do. It was just a request on my account, me being open to the healing, and requests for other people as well. So it was a very simple and quick way to get extra healing in your life. Not all of us are fortunate enough to know other healers, or at times in our life we might know people, but for example, when COVID was on, you couldn't have hands-on healing and feel so good about it if you were in lockdown. Also, some people we know who are healers don't live in the same city. I know probably 2 or 3 healers, but they all live in other parts of the world. so that they can't come to my house and do a healing, and I can't go to their house in human form. However, if we have another modality to go to the healing rooms, then that works. When I saw the room myself, it looked like very white and lots of light in it. It looked like a big castle to me, and very big windows. Like my friends saw, I saw the same thing, and there were almost prisms in the windows, so the different lights were coming through the windows. So the red was being lasered into you, or the green, or the blue, whatever extra colours that you might need. And there were also colours, and I'll talk about this in another podcast. There were also different colours from that dimension, because they have different colours to us. We've got a certain range of colours, and optically we will see those. However, there are many more colours and variations of colours. The healing will be very powerful. It will be on your soul, and it can clear a lot of things that are very difficult to clear in this dimension, and that's another angle which you might find useful. Sometimes in this vibration, it's harder to knock things out or release them or let them go. However, in a much higher dimension, like the healing rooms, they will more easily be able to release and let go, and also give healing to you. There are also insights that you might gain after your healing. For example, you will know now you need to take this vitamin or have more of this mineral, or have certain foods or some medicines that you think now your body will need, and you will just know that intuitively. So anything that you're told in the healing room, you will actually remember that, which is pretty wonderful. It's like going to the energetic doctors every night. I've had times when I thought I needed the extra work, and so I went often, and then I'd have months where I didn't ask to go, didn't feel the need. It will change with you as well. When you're going through, as I said earlier, when you're going through difficult times, it's always wise to ask before you go to sleep. Get taken to the healing rooms. We can ask for healing, we can ask for help, we can ask for guidance, but many of us don't do that. I don't know if it's the way we're brought up, or we don't want to bother them, or we just don't think it's something we can do. But we can ask all the time, because remember, it's spiritual guidance, and that's what a spiritual person will be doing. They will be following the guidance. You can also take animals there. So if you've got a pet who's having a hard time, or someone else whose animal is sick, you can take the animal with you, and they'll do the healing on the animal and bring the animal back. Of course, you have to realise that if it's a person's lesson, or the pet's person or pet's lesson to die, then the healing room won't be able to stop that happening, but it can ease some of the pain, I feel, and also perhaps make the process not as arduous or difficult. Enjoy going to the healing rooms. I sort of think like it's an outing. It's not really an outing, but I always think, oh, it's a bit of an outing here, because I don't have that much nightlife. I think that's kind of funny. It's easy to do, so you just ask, and you can take people with you. So I'll leave that with you for this week, and I'll send you lots of love and light. And don't forget to go and get lots of love and light from the healing room.